You know, ain't nothing underneath, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We no draws, you know, ain't nothing. Still showing me. There we go.
Happy New Year. This is the official weigh-in, January 1st. Start my New Year's. See where we're at. $256.6. Good afternoon, what's good, people? So, I wanted to make a video just catching y'all up on my current 100-pound weight loss journey. You know, some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. So I just want to put a video up, catch it up. This is just about my weight loss journey. It's not about other things. And just to fill you in. So like I said previously, I'm a truck driver. I blew up about 50 pounds in 2 years. Went from about 250 to 300. Just grinding hard in the truck, driving, and you know, eating bad. And anyway, so about October, I mean, I knew I was getting big. I mean, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But my self-esteem, you know, I just didn't want to go do nothing. You know, everybody telling you gaining weight and shit. You know what I mean? And just but not only that, my wife would be in the truck with me, and we'd be in beautiful places. You know, Washington. We went to Tacoma, Washington, and you know, my wife, she's not in the truck with me no more, but she used to be in the truck with me. So we'd be driving a lot, and occasionally, you know, we take 2 or 3 days off, get a hotel somewhere, and you know, post up and you know, chill, right? But you know, I find myself in beautiful places like Tacoma, Washington, and stuff like that, where there was like waterfalls, and we used to be big on hiking and doing a lot of stuff, you know. I live in Austin, Texas, so I used to do a lot of hiking around here when we first moved here and stuff. And now it was just like, plus I'm a flatbed truck driver, so you know, it's physical work, but it ain't really that, you know what I mean? I would be doing just, you know, strapping and stuff, easy stuff, and you know, or tarping, you know what I mean? And then just, you know, it's hard, but it's not that hard, you know what I mean, compared to physical work I'm used to. But I'd be doing it, and I'm like huffing and puffing, and you know what I mean, for just feeling like shit. So, you know, I knew I was like, man, I'd be like all sweaty and shit, but I know like really the work wasn't really that damn hard, you know what I mean? Like, damn, and I just knew I was like, man. Plus, not like that, in my family, man, both my parents are diabetics, and you know, got other, you know, health things that they have that all in my family, you know what I mean? So I know it's just a matter of time. The way I was eating and the way I was, you know, before I get that, you know, get that diabetic diagnosis or something, you know what I mean? So I've been wanting to, but I think like a lot of us, we want to, you know, so anyways, and through, you know, I did a prison bid. So I've done a lot of research, and I used to work out and go through, all my life I've been big, about 250, 240, 250, fluctuate up and down. You know what I mean? Go through, but at the same time, I used to lift weights when I, you know, go through little phases. So I wasn't just, you know, I could still, you know, lift my body weight and shit like that, you know. So you know, I did have some strength in there too. So, but like I said, but I've experimented with a lot of different things, you know what I mean? And I've researched a lot of things on YouTube too. So I know it's not like I'm ignorant in nutrition and different types of eating styles and stuff. So I pretty much tried all kinds of things and know what my body responds to, you know what I mean? And a couple of years ago I found some alternate day fasting on YouTube, and I've tried some things and they work. Keto works for me, different things anyway. So, but like I said, it's just about finding something that's sustainable you can stick to, you know what I mean? But anyways, like back to my story, you know, I was already big. So like, you know, I ballooned up to my biggest, I think probably around June. Well, the picture on the thumbnail is, that was at my daughter's party in July, I believe. June. I mean, her birthday's in June, but I don't know if it was July. Oh, I think it was the beginning of July when that picture was taken. And I was like 310-ish, somewhere right around there. I ain't never been over 300 on a scale, 298, but there was times that I didn't get on the scale. So I know in that picture I was about 310. So, yeah, I mean, it just, like I said, man, we get to beautiful places, man. And like, I was in Tacoma, Washington. I knew there was like a mile hike to a real beautiful waterfall. And all I wanted to do was just, sit in the hotel room and chill. And, I also have a weakness too. Marijuana is my weakness. All growing up, I always smoked weed. You know what I mean? And just, even being a trucker, man, I shouldn't be smoking, but there would be times when I fall off. I'd go through some stages where I smoke, you know what I mean? And then, but it's always, weed ain't good for me, you know what I mean? It demotivates me, and I pack on I eat big when I'm on that shit. So, but anyways, I'm like 3 or 4 months clean now. And I just know I can't fuck with it. You gotta know your limitations. That's like my little kryptonite, you know what I mean? But financially and, you know what I mean? I stack my money up, and then as soon as I start smoking, boom, I start chilling, coming home, not wanting to go out, work, not going back on the road, and just, money in the bank. So, but anyways, yeah, that's something that helped me put it on, you know what I mean? But like I said, so anyway, so I've been feeling bad, since about that time. And, I'm on some different Facebook, not Facebook, different YouTube platforms where a lot of truckers and stuff, a little community we have and stuff. So I also know what I respond to. I also know that, I know what to do with my body to get right? But also, in anything you do, getting started is the hardest part. So October 26th, me and two of my good buddies that, Checkmate Tricky, we got crunk and we made a bet. That was the start of my journey, So the bet was we all bet we were gonna put $260 in a piece, pay like you weigh. And then he weighed 260. Checkmate weighed 260. So, and we just made the bet for $260, and all of us were gonna put 260 in, and whoever lost the most weight won. So I know I respond well to bets, you know what I mean? So and I talk shit just to pump me up, you know what I mean? And plus I know how to lose weight quick, because I went through a phase where I found alternate day fasting. That's where you don't eat. You eat one day. There's different styles, but you eat one day, and then one day you don't eat. In some methods you do 500 calories on that day that you don't eat. But I did it about 2 years ago where I didn't eat that next day, and then I eat the next day. You know what I mean? Just one on, one off. And the girl who did that, I forget her name, but she was big and she lost a lot of weight doing that. And she just ate normal food. You know what I mean? And when she did eat, she didn't count calories or nothing. And she lost a lot of weight. But I mixed that with keto 2 years ago, and I lost a pound a day, every day for I lost about 50 pounds back then too. But the thing about it is, really on anything, man, if you go back to your bad eating habits, you're going to put the weight back on. So my plan in this weight loss journey, in the bet, my plan was I'm use alternate day fasting, intermittent fasting, alternate, and keto. And my plan was, the thing about alternate day fasting, it's something that if you use it to lose weight, if you don't change your eating habits, you're just gonna put it back on. You know what I mean? So, but my plan was I'm gonna use the alternate day fasting and drop it fast, and the keto, but I'm gonna change my eating habits to keto. So whenever I start eating every day keto, then it'd be good. I ain't gonna put it back on. You know what I mean? So that was my plan, and that's what I did. But in the bet, I didn't truly do alternate day fasting, but I did do, one thing I was doing, I stuck to keto. I stuck to keto real tough. I'm still on keto real tough. And, but then I would, intermittent fast, which is, you just, have an eating window, whatever it is. And I stuck to 2 meals a day or 1 meal a day. You know what I mean? But through that whole The bet started on October 26th and it went to January 1st. No, I apologize. I got that wrong. The original bet went from October 26th. It was a 1 month bet. It was from October 26th till the day before Thanksgiving, which was November 23rd. And in that time, man, I dropped, I don't even remember what I was, but I know it was like I think, man, I'm gonna have to, I'll throw it in when I edit the video, I'll throw in what my weight was. But yeah, I believe it was like, I don't know, 20 something pounds or 25 pounds I think I lost in 1 month. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so it worked good, you know what I mean? But one thing about keto, when you first start keto and you quit eating carbs, your body spits out a bunch of fluid, you know what I mean? A bunch of fluid you don't need. And so initially you're gonna lose 5 to 20 pounds real quick, but it's water weight, you know what I mean? But it's still weight, you know what I mean? So like, as of right now, today's January 2nd, I've lost 38 pounds. I thought it was 40, but I fluctuated, went up to, so anyways, yesterday I weighed in, I was 256, you know what I mean? I started off October 26th. Like the bet was a month, but I kept going. Like I said, I used that to motivate me. I used the money and the bet to motivate me to get started because I knew I wanted to change, you know what I mean? And like I said, the hardest part is just getting started, man. You know what I mean? So I've been ever since we started the bet, I haven't stopped. You know what I mean? I after on Thanksgiving, the bet ended one day before Thanksgiving. I won the bet. You know what I mean? So checkmate, gain weight. Trujillo lost about 10 pounds. But anyways, yeah, so when the bet ended on Thanksgiving, I went and ate regular on Thanksgiving. I ate carbs and everything. You know what I mean? So I carved up. I ate regular food, and then that next day too, I ate some Thanksgiving leftovers. That Friday, I ate Thanksgiving leftovers, and I had a Whataburger, which, man, it didn't even taste good to me, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Because one thing about eating right, when you change your eating habits, you start craving that good stuff. The healthy food. Your taste, your palate changes. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, so that was the start of my journey. You know what I mean? And like I said, I used it to get me going, and during that phase, I was really concentrating on getting the weight off, man. Not trying to drop it fast because I want to work out, but I also know my body, you know what I mean? I know, like, I'll start getting back pains and knee pains, ankle pains being that heavy, because I like lifting weights, I like all that stuff, right? So up until this point, I have just been concentrating on getting my eating right and the cardio. That's it. Like every time I went to the gym, I was either like swimming or elliptical, mainly elliptical. You know what I mean? So, and the main thing is your nutrition. But anyways, I got that dialed in. Like I've been like keto, 100%, man, and it works great for me. You know what I mean? So I'll go into more detail on the keto. And matter of fact, I follow some good people, man. I got some real good people that I've learned a lot from. One's the original person I followed was Thomas DeLauer. I'll post a link to their videos. He's like real big on keto. And there's a keto doctor, Dr. Berg. I follow him too. And since then, I found some real good. I found this one Indian cardiologist that I've been following. Man, he got some real good videos. And Dr. Pradip or something like that. I'm not sure. He's an acting cardiologist though, and he's real big on cutting back sugar, man. All sugar and just whole foods and fasting. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of good benefits of fasting, man. Like I said, I'll go into more, a lot of the details right now. I'm just really talking about my journey. You know what I mean? So like I said, so presently, when I weighed in, and I'm gonna edit this video and I'll put clips of when I started, I have little videos of that October 26th weigh-in. When I weighed at that point, like my biggest I got was about 310, and that was in the summertime. because I started like, you know, eating better and watching what I eat. And I was like, I would drop down to about 290-ish, you know what I mean? But when we did that bet and I recorded it, I was 294. And yesterday I weighed in, I was 266. Yeah, 266. Excuse me. So that's 38 pounds. So I'm proud of that. You know what I mean? I'm proud of that. But most importantly, I'm proud because I got my eating dialed in. And like I said, I was more focused on, and through that time, I didn't do too much alternate day fasting. I did though. I did through the last 2 months. I probably, not a whole lot, but I probably about 7 or 8 times did like a 40-hour fast. You know what I mean? And you know, so I utilized that. But if you need to lose weight fast, I'm gonna link a video from Dr. Berg, extreme weight loss video, and that works, man. It's healthy and it works, and it will get the weight off you. You know what I mean? So that's what I was doing, and now like I have a goal to lose 100 pounds, right? So my goal is to get down to 200. Really, I want to break 200. So I ain't gonna lie, I want to get down to 195. I've never been 195 probably since 9th grade. You know, I mean, I've dropped down. You know, like I said, my main weight's 250, 240. You know, my whole adult life, but I carry that weight normal. You know what I mean? But when I start getting 260, 270, I feel it. You know what I mean? I feel it. But like I said, I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna break 200. I'm gonna hit this goal because, like I said, I'm 47 years old. So my goal is to be fit, be cut, and most importantly, like I'm gonna like active muscle where, you know, I mean, jump down, do 100 burpees, or just do, you know, be able to do real active. You know what I mean? I want to be real active with my kids and my grandkids, whatever. You know, run around. I don't want to be, you know, go somewhere, go on a trip and walk all day if I want to. You know what I mean? And that's my goal. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna lose 100 pounds. So right now I'm at 40-ish. You know what I mean? I'll just say 40, 38 pounds. Let's just say 40. Okay, so I got 60 pounds to go. And my goal is to have that, to be there by January of next year. You know what I mean? So this year. But see, the difference is, like, I lost the first 38 quick. You know what I mean? But now I'm not so, you know, now it's just about, because one thing I do notice when I'm trying to drop weight quick, it really, you don't even have to work out. If you just eat right and fast, you'll drop the weight. You know what I mean? And that's really what I've done to this point. Because even when I do go to the gym, man, it's been few and far between, man. Once or twice a week, you know what I mean, type. And it's really just all been my eating up until this point. You know what I mean? But I want to crank it up now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna crank it up, and I'm gonna start hitting these weights real tough. You know what I mean? And so I know I'm not gonna lose that fast. You know what I mean? Because when I hit that, I know myself. When I hit the weights hard, I like to eat more. You know what I mean? My body be craving that food. But it's gonna be keto. It's gonna be keto, or you know, something else. I mean, when I say something else, it's because really I've been having my eye on. I've been watching a lot of video on that carnivore diet, and I really want to give it a try. Another thing about keto, man, like I said, it ain't an end all be all. It's a tool, man. It's a tool. You don't have to be keto forever, but you teach your body, you train your body be like dual burning. It's called metabolic flexibility. You know what I mean? So what it is when you have carbs, your body uses carbs. And when it doesn't have carbs, it uses your fat. You know what I mean? So once you get fat adapted, it takes a couple months, or, you know what I mean? I'm already fat adapted. But once you get fat adapted, that means when you don't eat, that should just, you know, it just uses your body fat. And I got plenty of it, you know what I mean? So when you use your body fat, you're not starving, man, because your body's eating. It's eating you, you know what I mean? And so that's one thing, like, you can fast because there's all kinds of different things, whatever works for you, right? But, you know, you find something you can stick to, really. But when you're even doing intermittent fasting, which is basically, intermittent fasting is just you eat every day, but you can either do 16-8. It's just a control window when you're going to eat. You know what I mean? So even like, let's say you don't want to do keto, but you just want to eat, you know, cut out the processed foods and stuff like that. And you intermittent fast is basically just don't jump up and start eating, man. You know what I mean? So go as long as you can before you start eating. But when you use keto and you're fat adapted and your body's eating your, you know, your fat that you have on your body for food, you're not even hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't eaten today, and it's 2:52. It's 2:52 right now, p.m. So I'm just gonna eat one meal. As of right now, that's what I'm doing. Like I'm going to in this journey right now, in this phase of my journey, I'm gonna do OMAD, which is intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day. I'm gonna eat 1 meal a day. It's gonna be a nice meal, big meal, and that's it. I just eat about an hour during the day. I eat, and when you eat a lot of, when you're on keto or carnivore diet, and you're eating these meat, and you're eating these saturated fats, you stay full longer. You know what I mean? If you're eating just veggies and stuff, you're gonna be hungry, you know, a lot more. You're not gonna be full for that long. But anyways, yeah, so my plan is, that's my plan now. I'm gonna do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, and then 2 days out of the week I'm gonna fast. So there's gonna be 2 days during the week I'm not gonna eat. You know what I mean? So a lot of benefits to fasting, a lot of benefits, a lot of health benefits, man. It gives your body, there's a lot of power in fasting. It gives your body time to rest, and it gives your body time. There's a thing called autophagy, where it's basically your cells start eating up the old cells and producing new cells. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like going through your body, cleaning it, man. But anyways, I'm gonna put, you know, this is just kind of a quick, it ain't gonna be a quick video, but it's, you know, about my journey. But I'll go into more detail into stuff and the videos I watch, and, you know, a lot of information, man. But it's really working good for me. But, you know, just feeling good. Like I had, you know, high blood pressure, that's gone. It's back normal. You know what I mean? When I used to have to go get my medical card over here, if you're over 240 on your blood pressure, they won't give it to you. You know what I mean? I'd be 245, 244. I would have to sit there and like meditate and just kind of control my breathing, and it barely get under there. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie. Last time when I renewed, I got some blood pressure pills, and I just took them for a couple of days just so I wouldn't have to sweat it, man. Because, you know. But anyway, so and I have a blood monitor here, and man, every time I put it on, it's high. You know, 240, over 240. You know what I mean? So that's high blood pressure. You know what I mean? But now, you know, I'd have to sit on the bed and at least take it twice. You know, calm myself down. Now I'm running around. I throw it on my arm, and it was 109 the other day. You know what I mean? Which is 109 over like 70 or something. You know what I mean? But anyway, so that's good. But, you know, and I also monitor my blood glucose. I'm not diabetic, but I monitor my blood glucose and my ketones. I got a keto meter. That's something I encourage too. If you ever try, I'll go on this more in another video too. If you ever try to get on keto, don't quit until you have ketones in your blood. Once that meter says 1.5 or more, you're in full ketosis, to where you're gonna feel good. You're gonna have energy. You're gonna see, man. Like I said, I used to have heartburn real bad. I couldn't eat no spicy food, and I grew up on spicy food. You know, I used to love eating peppers. You know, the hotter the better. And it got to a point I couldn't eat it. I couldn't eat nothing with no, you know, any type of hot sauce. I couldn't eat spaghetti sauce. I couldn't eat none of that shit. I'd be out there and eating tons like candy, you know, and that's gone away. You know what I mean? I don't have heartburn no more. I've started eating peppers again. You know what I mean? And I just feel better. My skin's clearing up and stuff. I just feel good. I feel great. And I still got a long ways to go. You know what I mean? I'm 265. I'm still fat. You know what I mean? But I already got my energy's already there. I ain't ducking nothing. I ain't ducking no tarp jobs. Shit. You know, I'm ready now. You know what I mean? So I'm good now. You know, I got that momentum. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna stick to it this year, forever. You know what I mean? But like I said, my thing's like this. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be keto forever. But what I really want, what I'm really focusing on, that I've really educated myself, and I really is to stay away from all processed stuff. You know what I mean? And one big thing that's a big inflammatory, you know, is that seed oils, man. Vegetable oil, soybean oil, all that stuff is you know, it's highly inflammatory, man. It goes through so much processing and so much solvents to get, you know, that it's just like when it's in your body, it's real inflammatory. So I'm looking forward to cutting that totally out, because I've been doing keto But starting yesterday, I also cut. Well, actually starting today, because yesterday I still drank and that's another big thing. I used to be real big on sodas, man. And you know, on keto and stuff, you can still have like Coke Zeros and stuff like that. But I'm also like cranking it up another level to where I'm cutting out all artificial sweeteners. You know, the only sweeteners I'm using are like stevia, you know, stuff like that, monk fruit, just some natural sweeteners, which I'm even trying to stay off of those as much as possible, but I still use them a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm going to use them a little bit, but I'm definitely going to stay off because all those artificial sweeteners, they mess up your gut bacteria, man, and that's your gut health. Your gut health is real important. And like I said, I nerd out on shit, man. When I get into something, I start watching a lot of videos on it. You know what I mean? And that's another thing too, man. You can find videos to support anything you want. So, you know, I'm sure I'm hear all kinds of shit about why this is bad, this and that. But I don't care. You know what I mean? This is my journey. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I encourage you to do the same. You know, find something that works for you, whatever it is, being vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, whatever. You know what I mean? You know, whatever works for you is cool. You know what I'm saying? But I encourage, like, even me, like I'm really gonna start. I wasn't gonna. It was gonna be another video, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm about to start. Starting today, I'm gonna start a carnivore diet, but I'm gonna tweak it a little bit, man. You know what I mean? Because the only thing the people in the carnivore diet is basically just a zero carb diet. You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna get on that, but even vegetables, because like keto is you still eat vegetables, you still eat you know, like non-starchy vegetables like asparagus, green beans, broccoli, cauliflower, stuff like that. You know what I mean? You can't have starchy vegetables like potatoes and fruit. The only fruit you can have on keto is like berries, but even then you want to, you know, limit it. But I'm gonna go on the carnivore diet, but I'm gonna tweak it a little bit, man. The only change I'm gonna make to it is I am gonna eat a cup of sauerkraut a day, which is good pro and prebiotics, good for your gut. And I'm still gonna because they don't like the hardcore ones. They don't even drink coffee. You know what I mean? Because it comes from a plant. But I'm gonna drink coffee. But this is just really an experiment for me, because I like keto. I love eating my veggies. I love eating my broccoli and green beans. Man, you know. So I don't plan on changing that, but I just want to give it a shot and see how I feel. It's all about experiment. What works? Most importantly, how you feel. You know what I mean? You know, if something makes you feel great, then I'm gonna stick to it. And you know, another thing too, in all these eating styles, you go through a honeymoon stage, because no matter what, man, when you start getting rid of all the junk and all the processed honey buns and Doritos and all that garbage, you're gonna feel better. You know what I mean? So there's honeymoon phases and all sorts of eating. You know what I mean? But just you got to give it a little more time and see and watch your numbers and high blood pressure and glucose levels and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna incorporate this carnivore diet, and but that's just gonna be I'm gonna do it for 100 days. I'm gonna do it for 100 days. They say give it a month, but I'm gonna do it for 100 days and see how I feel. You know what I mean? But because I love meat, I love steaks, I love ribeyes, man. You know what I mean? That's why I love keto, man. Anything you can eat meat and cheese on and still be healthy, shit. I'm sign me up. You know what I mean? So in carnivore diet, it's not just meat. You can still have seafood and meat and you know, it's just basically zero carbs. You know what I mean? So the only carbs I'm gonna eat sauerkraut. I'm gonna eat a cup of sauerkraut, which I make my own sauerkraut, and a cup of sauerkraut. And I'm also gonna add, like I said, I'm still gonna drink coffee, black coffee, and I'm still going to what's the third thing? Oh, my apple cider vinegar. I make an apple cider vinegar drink every morning. You know what I mean? Because that helps regulate your glucose. It's really good, and I mean, it doesn't taste really good, but it is what it is. And yeah, so I'm gonna make a couple of little small tweaks to it. But yeah, I'm about to start that today. Well, I haven't eaten yet, so I'm gonna start today. and I'll let y'all know how I feel on that. But yeah, it's all about you, man. Get you a journey, man. Like I said in the other video, I was gonna wait till, you know, even when I started, I had videos and pictures of my food and all that stuff, but I was gonna wait. But I said, man, I'm just gonna document it, man. If y'all want to follow along, follow along. If you don't, hey, it's, you know, each his own. But like I said, I am gonna have separate on this channel, this Transformation You. I'm gonna have playlists, you know what I mean, separate things, because I'm gonna have different aspects of it. I'm gonna have, you know, mindset, things on mindset, you know, things on, you know, nutrition, you know, keto, fasting, a bunch of different categories, to where I'm not going to mix it all, because if my workout videos don't interest you, or if my, you know, my accountability section of the page doesn't interest you, then just, you know, just jump on the playlist. It's not going to be mixed to where you got to, well, I got to listen to this bullshit so I can hear it, because I don't want to miss something about this. You know what I mean? And like I said, I am by no means no professional, none of this shit. So check your own shit out. I'm just going off my own research. I encourage you to do your own. Check into it. You know what I mean? But it's definitely working for me, and I feel great. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this off because you know, it's been long enough. But I'm going to edit it and put some of the weight loss measurements from when I started my journey. But yeah, this is my journey, man. It's a 100-pound journey, and I want to, you know, achieve it. My goal is to achieve it this year. You know what I mean? By January next year, to be under 200. And like I said, but that's what I'm doing, man. So what are you doing? You know, just let's get it together, man. Let's do it. Let's be great. Anyways, that's it, man. Y'all be stay blessed, and let's get this money. When I say money, I'm talking about that workout, man. Let's get it.